interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Wallace in at the 3 spot. He drops it from range.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Here's the floater. And it's good on the lay-in.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Doncic passes to Irving. No good with the triple. Here's Oklahoma City now. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Williams passes to Wallace. Back to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wallace misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside Giddey. Driving to the basket, and he gets it to go.
Tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
Irving with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey passes to Holmgren. Here's Wallace, defended by Hardaway. The 3 from Holmgren. Lively grabs a miss. The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Irving attacking. Pass to Doncic. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
We all know SGA is a prolific driver. The counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from 3.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Williams, a screen on Hardaway. Outside, Williams. And there's the drive. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's the break. The kick out to Williams. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
Hardaway with a screen on Giddey. Outside Hardaway. It's Powell on the wing. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They set a pick. Here's Doncic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold. What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
And it's Doncic on the drive, and that one drops. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Giddey. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Giddey's got his second basket.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Here's Irving. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And it looks like
The previous play is under review.
question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Thunder up 1 and back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
They've got Hardy, Dwight Powell out there with Josh Green. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Exum in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And here's Dort. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
The kick out, Curry. They set the screen. Out to the right wing. Exum passes to Hardy. Here's Exum. Here's Hardy. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Joe. He's covered by Curry. Driving inside. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Outside, Green. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's hammered home by Green.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Dort outside. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Joe. It's stolen by Curry. And Curry throws it down.
And although he's a smaller guy, this is a guy capable of dunking it. Seth Curry. Go ahead, sir.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Powell with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Oh, hey, how about that?
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Pass to Joe. Williams with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Joe, pass to Williams. Takes a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Well, Grant, it's been fun to watch Kenrich Williams develop his tools and come into his own a little bit.
Yeah, B.A. much improved since coming into the league. Williams has the ability to score outside the arc and inside the perimeter.
The Thunder with another miss. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. That's good from Curry on the assist from Powell. Curry's got 7 points.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
.116 left in the first half. Wiggins drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Curry sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Jang. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he makes a first.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Here's Exum. Curry, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Exum. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Dante Exum, outstanding, absorbing the contact, just bullies his way with the defense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dort on the take. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Exum passes to Hardy. Outside Curry. This one for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, we know this. Seth Curry has a variety of ways to score, and right now, every weapon in the arsenal is working.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we finished off one half of play. The Mavericks on top, up 11. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Seth Curry really making an impact here today.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in at the small forward position.
Well, 2 things there, guys. Tim Hardaway Jr., the power, the concentration, refuses to be stopped when he wants to score.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 14. There's a screen. Pass to Wallace. Fires the 3. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Outside Irving. Ball outside. Irving against Giddey. Doncic, a screen on Giddey. Just 3 to shoot. Doncic throws it down.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kai gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Wallace. He's guarded by Irving. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The shake. He takes it in. Gilgeous-Alexander takes off.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
Pass to Hardaway. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Well, the ability to be disruptive with your length. Josh Giddey digging down defensively.
Wide open look. Wallace misses. Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Giddey against Irving. An easy 2 on the layup.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Wallace. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. A line change here for Oklahoma City.
Wallace. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Curry, a screen on Wiggins. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 15 points.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence in his mechanics. That's beautiful.
Count that bucket.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Green, the pass to Curry. Curry, a screen on Williams. The kick out, Curry. Here's Exum. Off the mark there with a 3. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wiggins, no good. Outside Curry. Curry, a screen on Dort. The 3, Hardy sinks the tray. He has 7.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Pass to Curry from deep. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's Joe. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's Exum. Misses the 3. The Thunder shooting 40% since the break. Pass to Dort. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. Dallas has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. For 3, Hardy. Exum gets the bucket.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Dort for 3. Drains the triple. Dort's got 9 points.
Right into the rise and fire up the dribble. Ooh, Dort, that is nice.
Here's Curry. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Dwight Powell. Seth Curry is out there with Hardy. Then it's Green, and it's Exum in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Outside Curry, and that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Irving, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Kicks it out to Hardaway, and Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Now Hardaway. The 3 ball. Williams grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Back to Holmgren. Count that one.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Doncic passes to Irving. Doncic, a screen on Giddey. Irving for 3. Nails it from 3. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, 6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
Irving for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And here's Doncic outside. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
For 3, and Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Exum's checked in for the Mavericks.
Team foul. Coming onto the court for your
On defense, the Mavericks.
numero 0, Dante Exum.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Irving for 3. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder.
Oklahoma City ball.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Number 55. Garrett.
51 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Wallace. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
From behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Giddey passes to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Holmgren. And the tip-in on the offensive boards.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
There's a screen. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside for Irving. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul.
And here's Doncic outside. Missed it. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
So Dallas will get the first possession. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And Doncic, here we go.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Irving from long range drills the three-pointer.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert the screen. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And on the way from Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
The corner three by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
They set the pick. Irving dishes to Hardaway. Over in the corner, Doncic. There's the pass to Lively. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
On its way from Irving for two.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Irving finds Powell. The kick out to Irving. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels, and given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 6. They grab their own miss.
Doncic typically is matched up against guards or wings, yet with his size, they have trouble keeping him off the board.
McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Hardaway. They set the pick. Edwards.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Doncic feeling it out. Lively the pass to Irving. Here's Lively. Out to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot, and the shot goes in.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Driving to the basket. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under review.
it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Doncic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Puts up a deep three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The kick out to Towns. Buries the long-range jumper.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Irving with it. He has 7. Doncic with a screen for Irving. Doncic outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Doncic has got 9.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Here's McDaniels. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is under review.
And again, they need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Exum is out there with Green. Then there's Powell. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Hardy in at the 2. Pass to Exum. And finished off by Exum.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Green against Conley. Kick out to Moore. He takes it in. Great tee that time from Green. Dallas leading by 4. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Curry with the bucket. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Conley's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
They get it back, and that one drops. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Hey, I like and respect the hustle of Curry that time. Doing some work on the offensive glass.
Conley kicks to Milton. Here's Moore. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report. And it goes down 2 points.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart one.
Curry kicks the foul. They kick it out to Green. Moore with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Here's Milton. The big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Exum, 4 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers. And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Got a piece of it. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Powell finds Hardaway. From the arc, cranes the three-pointer.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Edwards. Right through the D for the layup. Edwards got 10 points.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Outside Irving. A crossover out to the right wing. Irving a screen on Edwards. Luka on the move. Lays it up off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And so it's Seth Curry making highlights for the Mavericks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for Minnesota, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then there's Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Karl-Anthony Towns.
It's such a luxury to have a big man like Towns who shoots so efficiently from outside.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Edwards. Takes it inside.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to Doncic. Knocked away. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. For the tie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Hardy.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
They kick it out to Green. It's stolen by Brown. Milton in the corner. Moore passes to Conley. Hits it from 3-point range. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Conley feeling it out. Count that bucket. Conley's got 11 points.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
Here's Exum. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 13-5 run here. They set the screen. Milton finds Reed. Back to Milton. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Now here's Hardy. Defense is right there. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Outside Conley. It's Brown on the wing. Makes it off the glass. He's got 6. Mavericks trail by 3. And here's Hardy. No scoring in this one. Outside for Curry. Now the pass to Hardy. In the corner, Powell with it. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Passes it to Milton. Outside Conley. The kick out to Brown. Here's Reed. And that one released in time, but no good.
Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Dwight Powell is out there with Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Alexander Walker. And he drops it in from the low post. Alexander Walker's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. The offensive rebound. And Doncic is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Doncic against Edwards. It's Hardaway with the drive. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Dallas moving it around. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
The kick out to Irving. Back to Doncic. Doncic going to work.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Outside Edwards. Driving in.
Are you kidding me? Nasty. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And that's 19 points for Luka Doncic.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The kick out to Irving. Doncic with a screen for Irving. Back to Doncic. To the inside. A nice shot by Irving.
Kyrie can score under any condition. That guy just knows how to get it in the basket.
Towns, a screen on Doncic. Back to Towns. 1:53 left in the fourth. Out to Edwards. There's the 3. And Lively pulls it down.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Gobert finds Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Alexander Walker. This one for three. Edwards passes to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. In the corner, Irving with it. Outside Hardaway. The dish to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Doncic with a screen on Towns. Unloads. Doncic, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. Out to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. The putback. A rebound by the Timberwolves. For three, Edwards. Here's Towns. That's the good.
His hard work on the backboard really.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, they have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the three, the small forward. Wallace pulls it in.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Here's Williams. Rebound Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Towns up top. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Towns a screen on Giddey, and it's Alexander-Walker penetrating. Count the basket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Williams. There's the three. The Thunder with another miss. Edwards looking for an opening. Towns on a screen. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Williams. Towns for three. Gets the three to fall. Towns has got 5.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And you look at the Thunder. Talk about a team that's drafted well.
It's hard to see out the window in Oklahoma City with how much they've stockpiled their picks in that front office. It's about making good use of them, BA. When are they going to plant the flag in the ground that these are our guys moving forward? They have some young studs. I'm curious about when that time is.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Stolen. McDaniels against Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Giddey. Pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here's Minnesota now. Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
McDaniels, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Edwards. Towns on a screen. Edwards can't hit. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 8. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. Hangs in the air. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. That'll shoot 2. Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player.
The shot's good. Edwards has got 7 points.
And the focus never broke there for Edwards.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Wallace. It's Giddey on the wing. Here's Wallace. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Outside Edwards. Towns up top. And it's powered home by Towns.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's McDaniels. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
And he drops the first. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Williams against Conley. And here's Brown for 3. Jang pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And it's Williams off the drive to the middle. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jang from the arc. Drops in the 3.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
And if you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
We've got Lugens Dort, and it's Jang in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. And Williams punches it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 4. Brown. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Takes it inside. Pass to Jang. Dort outside. Now here's Williams. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Moore. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, BA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him, a lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Here's Joe, following the score by Minnesota. Offline with a 3. Right side Conley. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Milton. To the paint. Outside Conley from downtown. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Dort for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed to screen on Wiggins. Pass to Reed. Here's Moore, hounded by Wiggins. The kick out to Milton. On the wing, Milton lets the 3 fly. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Joe. Still no points. They still need this. Hits the trifecta.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Milton, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. It's intercepted. Pass to Brown. Here's Moore. Reed sets a screen. And here's Milton. Outside, Brown to the left side wing. That one's good by Moore. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
The shot by Dort, no good. The Timberwolves have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Moore passes to Reed. Reed sets a screen. Fires for 3. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Jang. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Moore. Kick out to Brown. And a miss there on the triple. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Dort against Conley. Dort outside. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Now, Dort's the kind of guy who plays like a fighter out there. Just because someone's in his way doesn't mean he's going to back down.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Minnesota in the lead. On the court for Minnesota. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Anthony Edwards out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Towns for 3. He buries it from 3. Towns has got 10 points.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Kicks it out Towns. Launches a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniels. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got his first 2 points. Here's Towns. Pass to Alexander-Walker. It's McDaniels on the wing. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
First team foul.
Down low. Here's Giddey. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Minnesota's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Now here's McDaniels. There's the triple. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Williams' shot is good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Towns. He's got 13. Towns, a screen on Giddey. Alexander-Walker, pass to Towns.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. The Timberwolves have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
First personal foul.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line for Oklahoma City.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Towns. And the layup falls. Towns has got 19 points.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Now Williams. Here's the pick. Edwards pulls it in.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Towns down low. Williams defending. Tips it, but no good. Giddy with a screen on Towns. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. Towns outside. The three. And another three for Minnesota.
There's a three for Towns, countering the three they just gave up.
Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. For 3, Conley. Counted from distance. Conley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Dort outside. From outside the arc. Clock at 6. Stolen by Reed. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Joe. Off target from outside. Right side Conley. The 3. No luck on that one. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Kenrich Williams, and it's Dort in a 2-guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And it's Chang penetrating. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
6 on the shot clock. Tries yet again. And Towns with the lay-in. Towns has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. The Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in.
Number 7, Chet Holmgren.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Williams on the wing. 6 to shoot. And Williams punches it home.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. And here's Edwards. Williams defending. And Edwards, here we go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
And both free throws good for Edwards. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Giddy. Outside Williams. Pulls it from 20. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, Edwards. So it's the Thunder now. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Edwards. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Minnesota foul. Karl-Anthony Towns. Second personal foul.
The Thunder have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Gobert. Back to Alexander Walker. Towns a screen on Giddey. Here's Towns. Williams defending. Back to Alexander Walker. Outside McDaniels with the drive. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
Gobert passes to Towns. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Towns outside. Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. There's the drive. Back to Towns. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Towns has got 27.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Out of bounds into the Oklahoma City's ball. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Pass to Gobert. Towns outside. Fires the 3. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Towns.
3 points.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Towns for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
alone in these two backcourts, Doris. This should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Hardaway is out there with Powell, and it's Lively in its center.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Giddey, no good. Hardaway against Wiggins. Powell out to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. 6-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea? Creating a bucket.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Oh, my goodness. Luka Doncic. We don't think of him as a dunker, but that is well done.
Outside Williams. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Holmgren kicks to Wiggins. Drives to the hoop. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Inside, Irving. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Irving's got 5.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Higgins outside. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Williams inside the line.
Wow, how about the defensive effort from T.H. Jr. Tim Hardaway doing work.
Irving attacking, and it's Doncic, top of the key. Into the lane. Out to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Back to Doncic. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Thunder trailing by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Doncic outside. Hardaway is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Irving, good.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's Dallas. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
We've got Williams, also Wallace out there. Zhang is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Joe in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Mavericks leading by 9. Hardy passes to Exum. Here's Hardy. Wallace covering. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
On the wing, Williams. Now here's Wallace. He's tightly guarded. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Williams. Fires for 3. Rebound by Zhang.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Outside, Dort. Zhang with the screen for Dort. Out to Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. There has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Wallace looking for an opening. And there's the pass to Williams. Wallace with a screen on Green. 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Joe. There's the triple.
I don't know that we'll ever consider him a lockdown defender, but boy, Seth Curry works hard, he's fundamentally sound, and he's in the right spots.
And it's good for 2. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Wallace with a screen for Dort, driving the lane. Wallace outside. Puts up a 3. Green with the rebound. Dallas leading by 10. Here's Exum. Outside, Green. Kleba inside. He's against Chang. Curry wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Joe passes to Wallace. Nailed from three-point land. Wallace has got 6 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Exum dishes to Curry. In the corner, it's Kleba. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kleba's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Joe, guarded by Curry. Pass to Chang. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Fires the three, and the three ball is good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Curry. A special move before the shot. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Chang, shoots the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Passes it to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Joe. Nothing on the board. Williams, a screen on Curry. The pass to Williams. Here's Dort. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
You have to like that defensive effort. Dante X.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Powell is out there with Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, he keeps making them.
Doncic with it. Williams picks him up. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hands it from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Doncic outside. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Well, the emphatic three-point answer from Dwight Powell. Nice.
You know, when you look at the game of Dwight Powell, Doris, he's sort of a throwback big man, isn't he?
I guess so, Kevin. I mean, he's a little retro for sure. He does a lot of his damage right inside the paint. This guy is focused on getting rebounds, setting quality screens, only taking high percentage shots. So I get sort of the throwback.
Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Pass to Lively. Now Doncic 17 points in the game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, last season there were a record number of African-American head coaches in the NBA. Blazers coach Chauncey Billups said, "It makes me proud of the NBA for being intentional about giving opportunities to African Americans or just minorities, period. I'm proud to be a part of it." Kevin?
Great stuff, David. Thank you so much for your reporting there. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Three-pointer. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Pass to Lively. Back to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Fires the three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
All the ways Luka Doncic can score. If he gets to the offensive window, look out.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Williams for three. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic with a screen on Giddey. Irving drives in. He gets it in there. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Dallas. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. Exum with it. Dort covering. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 9 points. Passes to Joe. Chang with a screen on Curry. The pass to Chang. It's stolen by Curry. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Exum. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Dort. 9 points for Wallace.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to Green. Curry setting the pick for Green. And there's the drive. Pass to Kleba. Curry looking around. They kick it out to Green. Pocket 2. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. And of it. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Chang. Wallace is out there with Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Joe in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Outside Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Holmgren the screen. to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Puts up a three. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Williams.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Irving's shot is good.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Williams, a screen on Doncic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Josh Green's checked in for Dallas. Dives for it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Wiggins against Irving. Giddy the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Holmgren. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 7. Irving kicks to Doncic. They set the pick. Shoots from the block. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Holmgren. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
Williams sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. So it's the Thunder now. Giddy goes in. Holmgren with it. Hardaway picks him up. Just 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Doncic. On the wing, Green. Nobody near Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Hardaway. There's the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Irving. Here's Doncic. That one good for 2. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Mavericks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Puts up a deep 3. Here's Holmgren. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Williams can't get it to go. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic kicks to Irving. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Unwilling to let up even for a...
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Wow. They are always looking to make that extra pass.
And you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Maxi Kleber out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the 5.
Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now here's McDaniels. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. Missed inside.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 5 points.
Determination there from McDaniels. Love seeing that. Refusing to be denied on the drive.
Out to Kleber. Doncic right side. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, BA, in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. And has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Now here's Hardaway. Irving with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And Doncic, here we go. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
McDaniels from long range. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Pass to Kleber. Irving with a deep 3. And that misses. That would have put him up.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Irving goes in. Here's Doncic, and he drives in. It's blocked by Gobert. To the paint. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Pass to Irving. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. And it's powered home by Towns.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Gobert. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Gobert. Left side McDaniels. Going inside. The Mavericks pull it in.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 9.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The team. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Dwight Powell out there with Green. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Hardy. And it's Exum in at the 3 spot. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards' stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added the 3-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Oh, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Curry. Blocked! And it's Milton. That time on the assist by Brown. Milton's got his second bucket of the night. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Knocks it down from distance.
His 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Milton. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Exum. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The kick out, Curry. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. And it seems like every team is looking for size and shooting out of the backcourt, Clark. Shake Milton fits that bill.
Yeah, you can't have enough of that size and shooting and versatility. Milton is 6'6", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, excellent range on the jump shot, and I think he's steadily improving in other areas of his game.
Fast break, Minnesota. Milton passes to Brown. Here's Reed. Reed, a screen on Curry. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Powell. Exum. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that.
Here's Brown. Here's more. On target from range. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Looking to win the run, and he lays it up and in.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The kick out to Conley. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And he got the whistle on the way up. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw good from Irving.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game, second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, BA. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him. Here he goes. Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Time right there. Big time.
Whoa.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Irving with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Irving, the pass to Hardaway. Outside for Irving. Beyond the arc. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. That free throw good from Irving. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Now Edwards. Into the lane. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. It's Doncic with a drive. Luka on the attack. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Doncic. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Alexander Walker. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 5. Gobert showing his skill inside.
Come in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 11. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you've got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
And Minnesota has possession following the score by Dallas. Outside Hardaway. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
Here's Edwards. And he makes it. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Irving. He's got 12. Lively passes to Hardaway. And there's a pick. Here's Lively, defended by Gobert. Here's Irving. Again, Dallas.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Towns on a screen. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. McDaniels can't hit. The Mavericks have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. Hardaway, the pass to Lively. Back to Hardaway. 1:03 left in the third. Irving finds Hardaway. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Hardaway's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Dallas with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed. Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Pass to Hardy, back to Doncic. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Pass to Milton. Brown with a screen. A nice shot by Milton. Milton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. The T-Wolves on top, up by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Green out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Exum in at the 3. Pass to Moore. Jacks up a 3. Kick out to Brown. Over to the wing. Here's Reed. Mavericks with the rebound. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Exum. Oh, powered down with both hands.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Here's Brown. Hardy grabs the board. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Exum. Outside Curry. Pass to Exum. Driving inside. Now here's Powell. 6 to shoot. Right side Green. And he comes up with a bucket.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Moore.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. On the wing, Milton. He's covered by Curry.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Green for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
On the wing, Milton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Dwight Powell.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Brown. McDaniels is checked in for Moore. And it's Edwards in for Conley. Here's Irving. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of
The previous play is under review.
the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Milton. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Over Irving. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night. And so they foul intentionally. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Milton. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Irving finds Hardaway. Back to Irving. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. To the inside. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. He takes it in. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight. Irving looking around. Kicks it to Doncic to take the lead. Another three for Dallas.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Pass to Towns. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Launches it. They get the rebound. The kick out to Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Doncic outside. And he buries it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Edwards, here we go. Pass to Alexander Walker. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Doncic outside. And it's good.
Any doubt who's taking that shot? That's Luka's basketball all the way because he's much in the clutch.
And Minnesota calls time here. They trail by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. The Mavericks making a switch here. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Picked by Gobert. Towns finds Edwards. Misses the tray. Here's Kleba. No good. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset
hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 with the step back. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. Pass to Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Outside, Towns. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Williams. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Wiggins. A three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Towns is double. Pass to McDaniels. From past the arc. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Williams with a clean look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here we are watching Jalen Williams, Brent. There's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Fires the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the 3.
Outside Edwards. And the pass to Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Holmgren. Outside Williams. Launches a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Towns wide open and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Wiggins outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Towns.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Fires from deep. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Edwards, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Spins. 4 on the clock, and the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Gobert finds McDaniel. Back to Gobert. Gobert double-teamed, out to the wing. And here is McDaniel. No scoring in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. To the paint. Williams kicks to Giddey. Holmgren with a screen on Gobert. Here's Wiggins. Shoots over Brown. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And it's Conley penetrating, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
And that does it for the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Zhang is out there with Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Wallace. And it's Joe in at the point. And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the coverage there to see what they have, and they are not there. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office. And that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
Here's Wallace following the three by Minnesota. Tries the spin move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The team's cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
And you wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that the coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Wallace inside. Guarded by Reed. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Joe. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land, the Thunder with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Moore finds Reed. Launches it. Rebound by Zhang. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Dort knocks it loose. Leaps for it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Milton. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Guys love playing with Kenrich Williams. Teammates rave about this young man.
Well, Greg, how difficult is it for GMs and coaches to find players like this who are just willing to accept any minute and any role that they're given? This guy just doesn't lack for hustle. They don't call him Kenny Hustle for nothing.
Now Milton following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Another shot. He lays it in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. A three ball. Kept alive. Reed the pass to Milton. Now here's Moore. He's covered closely. Jacks up a three. Brown. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 5.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And so it's Minnesota with it. The Thunder making the shot. Takes a 3. Reed misses. The Thunder leading by 3. With the drive, Jang passes it to Joe. Williams a screen. The pass to Joe. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley for 3. Traps in the tray. Conley's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Banked in off the glass. Wallace has got 4 this quarter.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the...
Oh, he got it to go!
Patient. Bam.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Alexander Walker. And at the 2, that's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards looking it over. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Williams. He has 6 from downtown. The Thunder with another miss. Minnesota shooting here about 46% for the game. Over in the corner, Edwards. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And so good off the bounds. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Higgins outside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic. Trying to get more comfortable from deep. Giddy looking solid on that one from 3.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns kicks to Edwards. For the 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Gobert finds Towns. Towns, a screen on Wiggins. Back to Towns, beyond the arc. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go with a 3. And the Thunder, another 3.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Here's Edwards. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And they're on the break. Here's Towns. And he gets it to go. Towns has got his second basket.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. .107 left in the third quarter of the game. Thunder trailing by 6. Dort passes to Williams. Outside, Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Brown finds Milton. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. The Thunder shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. In the corner, Wallace with it. Out to the right wing. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Dort. The kick out to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Lets it go from deep. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Dort.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Pass to Milton. 2 on the clock, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Milton's got his first bucket in this one.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Well, you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Thunder, Williams is out there with Wallace. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Joe in at the 1 spot. He misses the free throw, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Here's Alexander Walker. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Alexander Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power to get up.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Here's Wiggins following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Holmgren wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And now we've got the intentional foul. Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins. It's stolen by Dort. And Williams with the stuff.
Dort with great hands there, just looking to pick a pocket or two, and he jumps all over it.
The Timberwolves shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Edwards kicks to McDaniels.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Down low, Minnesota again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Tries again. Outside, Towns. 6 on the shot clock. The long distance 3 is barreled.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Dort. The tray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Timberwolves leading by 4. Gobert with it. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. On the wing, Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Towns. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Giddey. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams with the steal. Over in the corner, Dort. The pass to Giddey. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside, Edwards. Three-pointer. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. It's stolen by Edwards. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Williams. Holmgren in the post. Gobert on him. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. On the clock. Trying to end the drought.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on it.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams for 3. Count! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Out to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Dishes it to McDaniels. It drops.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams to tie it up. No good from three-point territory. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap up.